Hello. I suppose we can just get right back into it, right? Get a little bit of yapping done while we wait for everything to load in. I guess just to preface by the only thing on my mind right now, I don't know why. I guess it's been a while since I put on a hat and actually looked at myself, but I just straight up went from hipster to firefighter. Like, the mustache looks so much more impressive with a hat. Is my hair bad for a mustache? I don't know. But the mustache feels a lot more powerful with a hat on. Maybe I'm just getting firefighter vibes because it's a dare hat. I guess we'll never know. Well, can't always get what you want. I guess I didn't get the good camera skip. Bonk. Dude, I know I've said before with the music, but the sound effects in this game are also just perfect, man. That's actually, I want to do a calm, be easy. I just didn't turn around. Oh well. I'm sure you guys have noticed probably, because I know I've worn at least a hat once, but I wear Hive Mind merch. That's one of my favorite channels, and they do March Madness brackets, as you're familiar with, you know, from the sense of basketball. But they do it with, you know, random stuff or albums or songs by a particular artist and that sort of thing. I really want to do a bracket for all of the music tracks in this game, because, like, dude, there are some that we don't hear in our runs and our time together. Like, bro, it would almost be worth, I don't know if they do metal cap in 70 star. If not, it would almost be worth running 120 star just to get to hear that metal cap song, dude. It's a fucking bop. Let's see if we can get a little wompy with it, huh? We're cutting around the corner. Okay. We're just not even going to worry about that. Dude, I just have trouble moving with finesse in that portion of the run for some reason. Well, not the cleanest Wild Blue, but we'll take it. Waste a little bit of time for the fans and then get back into painting. Okay. Oh, just stay the course, Mario. Oh, squeeze by you there. I just need to learn how to send it off the side, but I feel like maybe I should practice hitting it the way I know how to hit it consistently before I start trying to shave the seconds off. Alright, let me rephrase that. I think that there's plenty of other places I could practice to save more time than grinding that out. We'll get there eventually. But I'll tell you this, man, I could afford to run Boeing more. I could afford. If I'm gonna, dude, if I'm gonna like actually sit down and learn a new strat, I'd probably learn red coins, because that would save a pretty substantial amount of time. Oh, that sucks, dude. I need. Okay, focus. Dude, I have not done that in a very long time. I gotta lock in, man. And we missed the star. Ay, caramba. No matter. Because, in the wise words of Chumbawamba, I get knocked down and I get up again. I actually don't think I needed to do that there. See, if I could have leveraged that first turnaround into a side jump, that would have been nice, right? I messed up my little time save, but whatever. Go for owl. Alright, we'll meet him where he stands. I hope I didn't have any momentum going there. I guess we'll find out. I think I might have had a little bit, but no matter. We make it out alive. Oh. And behind somehow. Okay. Or I guess ahead somehow is what I meant to say. Interesting. Oh, no, I remember. Because on our PB we had a really bad Womps. That explains it. I forgot. You know, I'm hitting PB, so... I was going to say this as a joke, like as a braggadocious type of joke. But I would like to rephrase it because it's very genuine. I've gotten so used to comparing against my one PB that I'm not used to those splits changing. Dude, and you know what? It sucks because the second I was like, you know what? Basically, the second that I felt like I was good, I second guessed that feeling, and I was just like, why do I feel like I'm actually not good? Why do I feel like that penguin's about to fucking die? Okay. No funny business this time. There we go. Grab the star, baby. Now we just gotta do wall kicks. It does suck to have had to burn that time because we dropped the penguin, but oh well. And I just do feel bad, like, I don't have a kid, so by that virtue I've never lost one. But I have to imagine if I was waiting for somebody to come back with them and I saw him flying over a giant chasm without the child, I'd be a little concerned. Woo. Look at that. Wall quicks. Oh, those are some quick wall kicks. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all Susie on you. Susie Baka, but it's just the Lorex. Sorry. I can't turn it off. Let me in. Eric Andre meme. But in the castle. Okay. I got two good jokes in. Ooh. Now I can focus. Jump him? That made me nervous. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Just let him do his own thing. He's not bothering us, so don't bother him. Oh no. That sucks. It would have been nice to hit my triple jump there instead of the stairs, but oh well. And you know that's why we usually don't do that, so we don't give ourselves heart attacks for no reason. Hello, browser. Nice to see you. What is it? That was a weird way to start. I haven't seen him do that before. Dude, that was awful. What happened? Oh no. Dude, that first throw was bad, man. What was that? Yikes. I love that little goofy walk he does, man. That is an annoying time save off of just a horrendous throw. Why are you summoning Mario? It was supposed to be a long jump. Okay. Into the basement, into the basement. Whoop. Okay, getting a little bit faster movement in the basement. Alright, just do that. We don't need the health for silly sand, so that's okay. Did I split? I did. Cool. I missed the cycle on that, so we're just gonna go here. Snap that way. Okay, for real this time. Mario. My brother. My brother. Ooh, that was so close. That was so close, and I hated every second of it. There we go. Ooh. I was nervous we were going to be heading to Bass Pro Shop there for a second. Okay. Nice little ground pound for the fans, and we get right back in there. And this time we're definitely going to bowling. Oh man. Okay, so I'm not even going to try that because I know his ass saw me coming. So I am just going to, I suppose, just yeet it into the sand and die. Excellent. Silly Sandland, my oldest rival. Okay. Dude, I actually did it too good, I think. I got too much, I had too much gas. Okay, now don't. Okay, that felt really bad. I did not like that at all. Oh, that is just a horrible time save, because if this... Please don't fly away, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, a tough, silly sandland. Not very clean movement to Tokyo Drift, but it's okay. Look at that. We lost 1 second. Okay. That just means we're sort of the same place. Like there's a couple of levels like Lethal Lava Land where like we're, unless I really boof it, we're essentially just doomed for the rest of time to be plus or minus a second or two. Not a bad start. Uh-oh, y'all. It's looking kind of easy. I do realize that not everybody is... Not only is everybody not as chronically online as I am, they're also, like, if you are chronically online, you're probably chronically online in different parts of the internet that I'm not on. So, uh-oh, y'all. It's getting kind of hazy as a reference to a fantastic tweet, which you can just look up uh-oh y'all tweet and it'll probably come up, but it's essentially, the premise of it is just a bunch of guys, some guys are talking to their friend and they're like, hey man, look, we're gonna go out and drink with you tonight, but like every time you get drunk you just start freestyle rapping about Patrick Swayze and you gotta stop. That was a no punch toad, by the way. Hope you got your votes in. Sorry, I got distracted telling a story. No, that was a horrible... Okay, fine, sure. I'll say that was a time save. I would consider that a time save. But essentially it's like, oh yeah, you know, every time you drink, you just freestyle rap about Patrick Swayze. Please don't do that tonight. And it's like, no, dude, I won't. 100% I won't. And then it's like me after 1 beer. Uh-oh, y'all, it's looking kind of hazy. It's just a fantastic joke. That I'm a huge fan of. And look at that, a very quick HMC. That's a gold split HMC, which, yeah, I could see that. That tracks. But it brought us within 30 seconds of the PB, which is nice. Because we certainly were we were a minute over to start with, and now we are not that much, so I'm dropping 2. Oh boy, we are clipping MIPS today. Thank you, MIPS. Hey, look at that, man. Saving time all over the place in the latter half of the run. Love Wellstar, man. Just some nice relaxing swims. Take the edge off. Get a little bit of a mental reset. I'm feeling pretty decent about the run so far. I mean, I'm at the point right now where anytime I'm sitting down for a run, I understand that there's a potential to PB, but I'm also understanding that I'm at the part where I need to be, like, my play needs to be tighter. Like, I'm not gonna accidentally get close to a PB or accidentally PB. Like, I'm just at the point where I just kind of have to lock in and do it, you know, if I'm gonna hit my goals. I guess what I mean to say is I'm past the point of passive time save. It's gonna be active time save from here on out. Just executing the run that we've planned. Hopefully better than that in the future. We'll take the long way around. We miss our wall jumps, but that's okay. Oh, dude, we were so close to hitting good cycle. I mean, we still get effectively good cycle. We got best cycle I could ever ask for. Okay, I guess we'll take that little assistance. We avoid the pole. Well done, look at that. Alright, browser, get your yapping out. Oh, we got him. Dude, don't go off the edge. That's such a waste of time, man. Now that I'm sure you guys agree with me. Nope. Don't instant truck. I guess that's fine. Dude, how did I miss that like that? Dude. I cannot believe that just worked the way that did. Holy shit. That was crazy. That wasn't just me, right? Like, you guys also thought I was off the edge, right? That is some yikes, dude. My bad. I won't put you guys through some shit like that. I'll try not to. Oof, man, that must have been tough. That must have been hard to watch. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, and to be honest, I've never even looked up how to do that one. I just feel like it would be nice to hit it on my lonely, you know. I'll BRB. Dude, it's so disheartening when you get this shit, because you're like, you can tell that you had the speed going. Oh, dude, that was it. All right. Halfway there. Not bad. Dude, that looked so clean until I just did that ground pound. Also, unironically, that down there, that little spinning platform, I am gonna learn the jump to it, just because if I hear Squeaks have to tell me one more time how pissed he's gonna be and how disappointed he'll be if he sees me doing that ring around the rosy bullshit. There's just something about the guy I just can't bear to disappoint. Okay, that works. like that camera one bit. Sorry I had to lock in to get out of that situation. That was a little early, but we'll take it. Over the alternative, surely. Don't let the Goomba catch up. Oh, come on, man. Why do they have to be faster than me? Let's see what we can do to Big Boss Browser. Bob and weave. Oh, that's a miss. That sucks. No, we get him, we get him, we get him. Oh. At least we don't get burned by the fire. And we get right here for second throw. Is there a closer one? Yeah, that one's closer. Oh, bad angle. What's his second attack? Oh, and that's a really bad double miss. Because now I just have to guess where all this fire is and weave in and out. He's cracked. Now see, that plan would have been nice if I would have gotten the grab there. I just like that angle a lot better. Okay. Where is he close to? Dude, it's just a little late today, unfortunately. He's gonna run at me? He's gonna run at me? Nice, nice, nice. Please tell me there's a bomb right here. Oh, this is a disaster. Now that should have been a tail grab, but I will not complain just because it also probably should have been me launching myself off of the map. And I overcompensated and did it way too far that time. That's a bummer. Oh, I thought he was gonna run, man. Dude, what is up today? And like it feels like it's releasing at the same point every time, which is annoying because I feel like I'm releasing it at different points every time. And he's just doing more and more attacks. Oh dude, come on. Oh, I'm gonna go back this way. There we go. So, miss out on the PB, I believe, yeah. But that's okay. It was kind of tight going into it, and our plans are measured in centuries, man. I'm not too... It's a little bit... It's not exactly a 35, but... You know what I'm pumped about, man? I'm pumped about that basically my exact PB from when I started uploading is now considered technically on paper a disappointment. It doesn't get, that's the definition of progress, right? Because I mean, that's literally like I said before I even registered what the time was. I was like, oh, I hit that a little bit late. I think if I had hit that right, that would have been dead on almost exactly my PB. So I'm fine with that run, man. It just feels good to be running. I like to look over here and I like to see that gold MIPS and the gold WoW star. Those are always nice, man. Especially or not MIPS, sorry, HMC. I'm glad to have gotten, because when I first started speedrunning, like when I first sat down to record my PB, or my attempt at a PB, which turned out to be my PB, I was extremely worried that I would get stuck on HMC trying to do that wall kick. I was really worried that I would get stuck on MIPS and BLJs, and I was worried that I would get stuck on browser throws in general. So, happy to report that, and HMC and Silly Sandland both I struggle with. So, I still have my struggles with those, but they're a lot more consistent than they used to be. And to top that off, MIPS is is a treasured colleague of mine. I really don't run into problems with MIPS very often anymore, and when they do, it's usually on me, like I'm just trying to schmove a little too fast. And then what else was the other one? BLJs still suck and they're still really hard. Well, let me rephrase that. They don't suck. I love BLJs and the idea of them, and I think that I don't know if my appeal toward the run would be the same if BLJs weren't there. They are easily de facto like the most difficult part of the run, physically and like precision wise, at least in my opinion. So the consistency going up is nice. Let me actually, because I kind of avoided looking over at the timer toward the end of the run, so I'm actually not sure. Hot Browser was a little bit over, but that's fine. I specifically remember having some weirdness there. Oh, I threw Bowser off the map. So only 3 seconds up after throwing him off the map. We haven't done that in a really long time, so I'm happy with that. 3 up on BLJs is sick. You know, sort of the same thing. Like, it's really unfortunate that it seems like it's taking me a consistent amount of time to do BLJs, because that amount of time is longer than I would like it to be. And it seems like the hardest one to practice, because like if you watch anybody talk about it, dude, they've got like a billion different tips and tricks, and they all contradict each other. But doesn't matter. If you want, you know what? I could make a video and tell you my opinions on it, because I'm a fucking speedrunner, dude. Well, for this game. That being said, I think my next upload will be a new series. Yeah, which both will and won't have a consistent game for it. Allow me to explain. It's called the Night Shift. I have a really bad habit of, when I cannot go to sleep, throwing in headphones and throwing on like a Hive Mind video or a Yard video or a Northern Lion, or like, I don't know, anybody doing a long form retrospective. Just like I use content to go to sleep, and then I don't use the sleep timer thing because like I'm not good at it. Basically, like, turning on the sleep timer almost guarantees that I'll be awake when the sleep timer goes off. And I get a lot of anxiety because I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I've already, like, it's been 45 minutes already. I like don't feel any, like, it makes it worse, so I need to keep it on. So I usually try to run like a playlist that has like two or three videos in it, and then just utilize that. But it's not healthy because I don't get good REM sleep, because I've got, you know, Slime and Ludwig and Aiden talking about, well, see, I hate the rules of threes because it feels really rude. I was going to say Slime, and then I was going to list off somebody from another podcast or video series. And then I said Ludwig on accident. So then I was like 8 in, and then I was like, that's 3 people, you need to move on. And then I left out Nick, which feels fucked up. I wouldn't want to do that. I identify a lot with Nick. He actually, maybe this is a topic for a different conversation, or for a different video, because we're kind of out of time here. But there was a very interesting discourse on knickknacks and trinkets that I have a lot to say on. So, but anyway, I lose out on a lot of sleep because like I've my REM's getting fucked up from all the jokes and stuff happening in my ears, and my ear gets fucked up because I fall asleep with the earbud in, and then I turn over and it's just like pushed into my head all night. So instead of drowning out my thoughts with content, I've decided I'm just going to come upstairs and record something a little bit more laid back that you guys can watch maybe when you're wanting to feel a little bit more zen or chill, because it'll be late at night, so I'll be a little bit quiet. And like the game that I'm starting with is Project High Rise, which is a sim game where you build your own tower. We're going to build a resort and see if we can't make ourselves a 5-star resort with a banging casino, because that seems like it will be fun. But yeah, it'll be a little bit more laid back. Obviously, we've got our high octane, action packed SM64 runs, but I've already got the first episode cut up and whatever. I'm just staggering. I don't want to put this up like literally at the same time as that one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, you know what the fuck to do. Tell me what's up downstairs, or if you want to go upstairs. What's upstairs? I guess this is the search bar. I don't know. Don't go upstairs. Go downstairs and leave a comment and like the video and whatnot. Over.